So question 10 is sort of a long question, but we're told that initially the beam of light is already linearly polarized. So this is just one of the most important bits of information. And then also I'm going to point out that it tells us that the initial intensity is 15 units, and then also that that theta 1, theta 2, and theta 3 are 21 degrees, 35 degrees, and 59 degrees. So what we need to do first is we need to recognize that because it's already polarized, we're not going to divide the initial intensity by 2, because as you know, whenever we have unpolarized light, when it first becomes polarized, then we know that it will be then the intensity will divide completely by 2. So since it's polarized, we're just going to use the equation that we know for intensity, that I is equal to I initial times cosine squared theta. So we can actually plug in the values that we have. We know that the initial intensity is 15, and we know that the angle is 21 degrees for the first polarizing filter. So this intensity will give us, I'll say intensity 1 is equal to 13.1. And so now what we need to do is we need to recognize that these polarizing filters are 35 degrees and 59 degrees with respect to the 21 degree filter, just by looking at the way that the angle is portrayed here. So what we need to do is we're going to use the same equation again. I2 now is equal to I1 times cosine squared of theta, but instead of using just 35 degrees, we're actually going to have to plug in 35 degrees minus 21 degrees, because this 35 degrees is with respect to the 21 degree. So this will give us we can just continue to plug our numbers in. 13.1 times cosine squared of 14 degrees will give us a value of 12.3 units. And then so we'll just do this one more time, where we have I3 is equal to 12.3 times cosine of square, and this will be 59 degrees minus 35 degrees, so that will be 24 degrees. And so this will give us a final answer of 10.3 units. So one of the most important things to look at in this question were the fact that the light is already polarized, so you don't need to divide by 2, and the fact that these angles, the way the question is worded, it's sort of trying to trick you to just plug in the angle into into whenever we solve for it, but you actually need to subtract from the angle preceding it. So our answer for this problem is going to be A.